You know, I copied something into Notepad the other day, and the font was inconsistent in Notepad.
Are you what?
Like
What?
Notepad. Like the first part of the sentence was in a tiny font that should never ever possibly exist in Notepad, and the rest of it was normal Notepad.
Are you using like Windows 7 or something?
I am using Windows 7. Did they screw with Notepad?
They must have. I know.
Yeah, actually, it was when I was preparing the comments that I had come across.
Man, what are they doing?
I had to paste it into Word, where inexplicably the font was completely consistent.
Weird.
And then paste it back into Notepad. So
weird.
Notepad has never failed me like that before.
Yes, it's very strange. I mean, that's the point of Notepad.
Yeah, I mean, I frequently use it just for that purpose to
remove formatting,
rectify font discrepancies and reset formats and such.
Yeah, and read what Wingdings says. Okay. Next comment. Sorry.
Oh, we didn't get to her. Oh.
What?
We got sidetracked.
Yeah, I was too confused by the font.
Yes.
Well, she went on to say that she didn't know how to subscribe to the podcast on iTunes.
Yes.
That was why I included it in here. I wanted to make sure everyone knows. You go onto iTunes, you click on the iTunes store, and then from there you search for the GameCola Podcast, and on that screen there will be a button for subscribing to it. And from that screen also, for those of you who don't know how to rate and review, it's right there. So everything's right there. If you look at the podcast in your personal podcast feed, there will not be a way to rate and review it from there. You have to specifically do it in iTunes. Or possibly on the iTunes website.
How many subscribers do we have?
Just 3. Including
I actually don't know.
3?
No, more than we have 11 5-star ratings right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
As of this morning. In fact, one of the new reviews just went up today. I don't check it every half hour. What? Who said that?
I know you're refreshing it right now.
Actually, it's been a while. Come on. No, nothing new.
No?
No.
Sadly.
No, it looks like I don't think you can rate and review on the website on iTunes.apple.com. You can, however, there's a button on there to click view in iTunes, and then it'll open it up in iTunes where you can do all that fun stuff.
Oh.
Anyway, that's how you do it. Now everyone knows.
Hooray.
And now you have no excuse.
Ha.
So, like I said, it's at 11 ratings right now. It better not still be at 11 ratings next time I'm in the show. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Sounds like a threat.
Threat.
Hey, we ready for more comments?
Sure.
Is there anything left?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Okay, go for it.
Although I started watching with the Mike and Jetty show the other day, just to hear Michael Gray, I'm now a full-time follower. Smiley face.
Hey.
I hope more of the older podcasts will be uploaded eventually. I've never been huge into anime video games, but that is slowly changing, and I'm currently searching up Phoenix Wright to find out more about it. Smiley face. Keep up the good work, and definitely keep the intro and exit theme music. Very smiley face. God bless.
Yeah.
Ivy Hobbit.
Medio did an excellent job with our music.
Yes.
I don't know if we've mentioned it recently, but it was Medio. He's a GameCola writer. You can also, if you Google, Medio Xavier /12 followers or 12 followers /Medio Xavier, you can find a lot more stuff that he's done. I believe he even has a full album that he's released.
Yeah, he has some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. So if you like our theme song, you can find more stuff like it.
Yeah. Go look for it.
Also, they said something about they want more of our older podcasts to be on iTunes. I wish I had any idea how to do that. I've tried. The problem is, I believe iTunes only has the podcasts that have been published since we switched over to our new WordPress website from the old monthly magazine website. And I don't know how to fix that. If there are any episodes you haven't listened to yet and you're really hoping to hear some more, you can go to GameCola.net, check our podcasts page. All of them are on there.
Yes.
Just not on iTunes.
Sadly.
I need to stop plugging things. I've been plugging things too much this episode.
It happens. Let's see. Oops. Sorry, Michael. My mistake. I feel really bad now. Please forgive me. Sad face. Also, girls are indeed magical. Smiley face.
I think he's talking about mistakenly attributing the Final Fantasy VII remake comments to Michael in the last episode.
Oh, yeah, that's
in
right.
episode 39, I mean.
Yeah,
So
that
was
is
me.
right.
I'm the one who said that they should and will absolutely at some point remake Final Fantasy VII. There is no question in my mind that this is going to happen, and that's why every year at E3 I'm going to keep predicting it until it happens. I was right with Kid Icarus, damn it. It's going to happen. There's no way especially now when they're just making crap game after crap game, there's no way they can turn away the piles and piles of money they would get by making this game.
Exactly.
As long as they don't let whoever names the games right now add a subtitle, I'm happy.
Yes, something impronounceable.
I don't want it to be Final Fantasy VII, Echoes of a Better Tomorrow over 12.
Divided by 12.
Yes, I do not want that. Also, no clever acronyms that somehow relate to the system, like with Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, the three Ds there. I don't want to see Final Fantasy VII, Perfect Symphony 7. No, wait, 3. This is too much work.
4 by that time? Anyway.
Yeah, this is hard, man. That naming
Well,
guy must have a lot of time coming up with awful names.
Yeah, I was going to say he gets paid a lot.
Yeah. Nice job all day.
Yes.
Either that or a random word generator gets paid a lot.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, that was me. Michael forgives you, I'm sure.
Also, to Michael, the impossible boss at the end of Disc 2, ... probably not Final Fantasy VII. There are no plant bosses I'm aware of.
When I was listening to that, the thing that popped into my mind was the final boss of Chrono Cross. Where, without too many spoilers, I hope, you fight a boss, right?
Whoa!
You follow? And there is a character who sits on top of the boss, and you have to make sure not to damage them. But I don't remember anything about plants, so that might not be it. Also, saying at the end of Disc 2 made me automatically think of Dragon Warrior 7, where there's that awful, awful boss near the end of one of the discs that can just put all of your party members to sleep like every turn. That was not fun. Like the way I had to beat that boss was just like spending hours and hours power leveling until I was so powerful that I could like kill it in a few hits. Boy, that was entertaining.
That's basically every Dragon Warrior game.
Yeah, that's why I don't play RPGs anymore.
Yes, the whole monsters that put you to sleep is a classic.
Oh. It could probably heal itself too. I think it might have been able to heal itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's paired with a monster that can heal.
Yeah, that might have been it. It was something about clouds. Some creature with a bunch of little cloud demons running around or floating around, I guess.
Probably.
This is the point where we could call someone and ask them if they knew.
We could call Sax Dude Malloy, because he was the one who we were talking.
We don't have his contact info, though.
Yeah, sadly. I bet you it's Sax Dude Malloy.
At phonenumber.com.
Right? But, yes, that was it for the comments. So, do they still make video games?
The most recent one I've played is Back to the Future.
It's gonna be Ghost Trick and Back to the Future in the polls, isn't it? At GameCola anyway.
I remember the Back to the Future video game. You had to get like hamburgers and stuff.
Oh. This was definitely the best Back to the Future video game if we're going by that standard.
Absolutely. And they can put it in the box.
Aren't they?
It's even better than that Super Famicom one where poop falls on you.
What?
Oh, we've talked about this before, right?
Surprising. Manure.
I did like a Let's Play style thing of Super Back to the Future Part 2 for the GameCola YouTube channel, and there's one level that the only explanation I can come up with it's somehow representative of Biff hitting the manure truck or something. But there's one level where I swear to God, poop is just raining down from the heavens, and Marty on his skateboard like jumps on top of the poop and uses the poop as platforms. This happened. This is a thing. It wasn't released in the U.S. for some reason.
Huh, oddly.
And also Doc Brown looked like a hideous goblin.
You mean that he's not?
Oh.
Coming back to the future, as we live in the future now, by the way.
Actually, we're kind of in the past.
Are we?
We're recording this podcast a little while before it's going to get released.
Oh yeah, that's true. We are podcasting in the past.
Bet there's hoverboards when this episode comes out.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Comment if there are hoverboards, please.
Yeah, and then we'll read it on the next podcast. Yeah, at work, I have a tendency to listen to video game music, as I believe I've podcasted before. And recently, I was listening to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. I was like, man, this video game had some awesome music.
I will take your word for it. I don't remember noticing the music in Ninja Turtles 2.
Heard music from TMNT 2, the video game.
Well, that's the thing, is like, I remember enjoying the video game as a kid. I remember never getting past like the second or third level. I remember using the
You gotta have
secret
so
code.
many quarters to do that.
Well, I played it on the NES.
Okay. You have to have so many Game Genies to do that.
Well, there is a stage select secret code.
Okay.
Like it's like BA left right BA up down. I don't know. It's not the Konami code, but it lets you stage select, and you also get 9 lives instead of 3, or I guess it's 10. But yeah, you get 10
Nice.
instead of 3. And I still end up dying too much. But going back and playing the game again as an adult, I can much more appreciate the music, and I was like, wow, like it's actually pretty rockin'.